Kathy Mark. Welcome. I'm hoping you are all feeling great and continuing to work on your movement and your mental happiness. Sometimes it's hard right now. I'm redoing the foam roller video that I did out in my backyard because the sound was not very good. It's a little better in here using my phone, and I'm doing it in my garage again, just so I'm not as interrupted as I might be in the backyard. I've added, I brought some flowers in. I love flowers. A little bit of color to make the garage not so blah. So grab your foam rollers and let's see what we can do. I'll do most of the same thing, so just imagine it's another class that you're going to do with me. I might add a few different things too. So let's get started. You've got your foam roller. You've got a mat, you've got a blanket maybe if you need it to sit up on. It might be a little hard for your hips and knees if you don't sit up on something. All right, sitting nice and tall. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Allow the chin to lower, and you're just gonna peel forward. Just make this feel good. You do not have to stay with me. You can stay, you can move at a different pace than I'm going to, or you can move a little bit more. Just make this your workout, all right? Your work with the foam roller. Using your breath, exhaling as you roll out. Just make this feel good. Again, stay here if you want. Maybe go a little further or halfway. We're just warming up the back, the hips, the inner thighs. And peel back up. Go ahead and do more if you'd like. I'm going to take my foam roller over to the right side. Just make sure there's nothing that's going to hinder it rolling. Sit nice and tall. Take that left arm up and over. Keep that opposite hip pressing into your mat. Lift your top rib, gaze up. And then return center. Or stay out there if you'd like. I'm going to do it once more. Inhale and exhale. You can roll that foam roller. Lift your top rib, gaze up if you'd like. And then reach back up, return center. Again, do it again if you'd like. Take your time to transition. I'm moving it over to my left side. Sitting nice and tall to start. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Up and over. You can roll. You can switch the hand position, the wrist position. Lift your top rib, gaze up. And then return center. Again, inhale and exhale, up and over. Nice, easy side flexion. Make it work for you. Stay there or come back up. And inhale. Again, take your time to transition. Now, you're going to take your foam roller over to your right side, angled by the knee. You're going to turn your torso, so that is the angle that you want to put your foam roller at, the place that you can rotate. I also want you to switch which leg is in front to keep you even. Again, get that rotation back, chest towards your knee, both hands on evenly. Inhale, exhale, bring the chin down and just easily peel forward. Take it to what works for you. Full cycles of breath. You're going to feel that front side and that front hip. Maybe your QL. Stay here if you'd like that. I'm going to peel up and do it again. Sometimes just staying in the position feels good. Inhale and exhale, bringing the chin down and just peel forward. You can work with the hands too, rolling over your wrist. Just explore what feels good to you. And inhale to come back up. Again, stay there longer if you'd like. Make this work for you. I'm going to transition to the other side. Take your time. All right. Angle it so that it's even. Rotate the chest towards the knee. Inhale and exhale. Bring the chin down. You may feel some big imbalances in your body. Try to keep that opposite hip down. Rolling out. Inhale. And exhale, peeling back up, sitting nice and tall. Inhale and exhale, peel forward again. Stay out there if you'd rather just stay there. That's fine. Make this your work. And I'm going to inhale to come back up, sitting nice and tall. Good, now return center. Pick that foam roller up, put it on your lap, take the weight off your legs, and you're gonna make your legs just about as wide as your foam roller, all right? Now I'm gonna have you come onto the forearms and just roll your quadriceps. Now this isn't body weight, but it still feels really good. Rolling over the quads, especially if you've been doing a little more hiking than normal. Maybe you've been doing movement that you haven't been doing, or maybe you haven't been doing any movement and this still feels really good. All right, now you're gonna roll lightly over the kneecaps, don't press, and then roll over your shins. You can just do a little rolling on the shins, doesn't have to be a lot. You would never think that rolling on your shins would feel good. Maybe you're flexible enough to get it towards your ankles. Maybe you're flexible enough to get it all the way to the toes. I like to fold my toes away, relax your neck. Just make this feel good. Stretching the top of my ankles. If you want, you can roll it back again. Just explore. Lightly roll over the knees, push on those quadriceps again. It's not body weight, but it still feels good. I'm just gonna roll it lightly over the kneecaps, press on the shins. Again, make this work for you. I'm rolling the toes down. Oh, that feels so good to me. But maybe you can't get this far, it's okay. And then peel back up, bring it back in, sitting tall. All right, now I'm gonna have you take your foam roller in front of you, all right? And you're gonna sit right up on top, all right? Get yourself up there any way you can. Cross your ankles, all right? Sitting nice and tall, all right? This is called the Buddha balance, all right? Now, you can lift one toe to see how that feels. Lift the other toe. And then maybe you can lift both toes and find your balance, all right? You don't have to make this real long. And again, as I've mentioned before, you can challenge your friends, your family to see who can do it the longest. All right, now, you're gonna bring your toes down and switch, put your other leg in front. You're always trying to even yourself out. All right, nice and tall. Get yourself balanced, one toe, other toe, maybe both toes up. And just balance. Find that spot to focus on, it's helpful. And I know you can hold it longer, but let's come on down, all right? I'm gonna have you carefully come off your foam roller, and we're gonna do some hip releases. So you're gonna put that foam roller in front of you, bring your feet on top. Now, if you need something under your head, probably don't need the blanket, maybe a towel or something, maybe you don't need anything, all right? You're going to lie yourself down, legs are hip distance apart, arms relaxed. The movement is gonna be opening out your hips, straightening the legs, rotate the hips in and pull back. Open out, straighten, rotate in and pull back. Opening, straightening, pulling in. Opening, you may have to keep readjusting the foam roller a little bit. Now, reverse it, rotate in, straighten, open out and pull back in. Make this fit you, all right? Loosening up your hips, it should feel really good. You can also focus on rolling over your heels, the feet, the arches, the balls of the feet, the sides of the feet. I really like to roll over my feet, all right? Now, I'm gonna have you focus on your calves, all right? Maybe you put the center of your calves right on the foam roller, pull in, roll over them. Maybe you need a little more body weight. You can lift the hips up and pull in a little bit. All right, maybe you could do it with one leg over and roll. Just explore what works for you. Again, rolling over the calves. Now you can also put your calves the roller right under the center of your calves and roll side to side. And you'll feel those muscles, the soleus, the gastrocnemius, you'll feel them as you roll side to side. It feels like knots. All right, now return center. And I'm gonna have you work a little bit, okay? We're gonna do a bridge. You might cramp up. Bring your feet on top. All right, get yourself set up. If you have a towel, take it away. You don't need anything under. All right, take a breath, inhale, exhale, push through your feet, peel up. Nice long line from the shoulders to the knees. Inhale, and exhale, peel back down. So this is work. You didn't know you were gonna do work. If you don't wanna do work, just stay there. All right, I'm gonna make it harder. Inhale, exhale, peel up. Can you lift your right leg up? Flex the ankle, lower it, reach it up. Flex and lower, reach it up. Flex, reach, bend, bring it back down. Other side, inhale, reach. Flex, stretch that hamstring out, reach, flex, reach, flex, reach, bend, bring it down. Can you do one more set? Hips are up. Inhale, reach, exhale, flex. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, reach, bend, bring it back down. Hips are up, other leg. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, one more. Exhale, reach, bend, bring it back down. Hips are up, they're even. Peeling down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And extend those legs out, ankles flexed. Now, bend your knees. Put one foot on the floor. Roll that other one over your foot. Lift up the foam roller, take it. Put it on your knees. Roll the foam roller to your ankles and then back. Roll it to your ankles and then back. Roll and back. Now leave it at your ankles. Reach the arms up. You're gonna kick it up and catch it. Put it back down, roll it. Kick it, eye-hand coordination. Pay attention, which leg is kicking more? All right, can you even it out? All right, once you get really good, you can start to twist it. I'll just do a few more. Gotta give you a chance to get this. All right, finish up one more. Good, and rock yourself up. All right, now I'm gonna have you put that foam roller in the center of your mat, and you're gonna sit at the end, head on the other end, all right? So the sacrum ends up being right here, so you might have to scoot down once you get up, all right? And I always like my feet on the mat, it just feels better. All right, come up on top, get it even, and you're gonna lie yourself down, use your hands as much as you need to, get everything lined up. All right, feel comfy? Reach your arms up, settle the shoulder blades, connect your ribs, arm circles. This is wonderful to do on the foam roller. Lower your arms long behind you, circle wide and around to your hips, and inhale up. Exhale, lower, circle wide and around, inhale up. Once more, lower, circle wide and around, and up. Let's reverse, lower down, circle wide and around, long by the ears, and up. Lower down, circle wide and around, long by the ears, and up. Once more, lower. Just take it to your range of flexibility and comfort in those shoulders, and up, and float your arms down. All right, now, go ahead. Let's do a little bit of core. Can you lift one leg tabletop, other leg tabletop? Get yourself settled in. Can you do toe taps from your hips? Keep the knees 90 degrees. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Can you take it out to the side? Exhale, lower. Don't lose your balance. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your legs back up. Can you turn them out, heels together? Extend those legs away and bend them. Extend away and bend. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Let's do a couple more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring them together. Reach your legs up. Front back scissors from your hips. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach. Bend your knees. Bring one foot down, other foot down. Take a moment. Stretch out a leg. Stretch out your other leg. Give yourself a quick little psoas stretch. Hip flexors. Get your chest open. This is why you have a foam roller. Get all those posture muscles just to open out. Now I know you'd like to stay here longer. Feel free. You can always pause the video. Go ahead and anchor your hands. Bring one foot in, other foot in. Now I want you to take your weight onto the right leg. Take the left leg up. I like to keep my knee a little soft because my quads always get tight. All right, from your hips, you're going to be doing circles. Now some of you are going to have to keep your arms down. Some of you can put one arm up. It's the opposite arm first as the leg. Then the other arm if you can. Keep the hip loose. Circles. Take it around 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Take it around 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Arms down. Recenter. Shift onto your other leg. This happens to be my left leg. Right leg up. Soften the knee. One arm up. Can you balance? Other arm up. Can you balance? From the hip, take it around. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse it around. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, arms down. Now, to transition, some of you are going to have to come off your foam roller and sit up. Others, you can sit up. I want you to scoop, anchor your feet, inhale, sweep up, and come all the way up. All right? Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to have you do your first roll on the body, on the fascia. You're going to go ahead and put the foam roller behind you. All right? Knees bent. And you're going to lower yourself down so that your shoulder blades, the foam roller is just under the shoulder blades. All right? Support your head. Lift your hips. And you're going to roll to your heart's delight. All right? You should feel maybe a few kinks. A few cracks. Some of you can roll further than others. If it becomes too uncomfortable under the ribs, the kidneys, right, you could just stay over those shoulder blades. Just make it feel good. Self-massage. One more. Good, and lower down. Maybe you want to stay here. You could support your head. You could put a little towel under your neck. Sometimes that's helpful. So if you've got a towel, just grab it, put it under your neck. Let your head go back and your arms open. And just feel that openness. Another wonderful pose. Now, if you want to stay here longer. Feel free. Otherwise, you're going to take your hands to support your head. Lift your head. Bend your knees. You can come back a little bit so it's easier for you to sit up. Sit up. All right. Now, we're going to do the hamstrings just a little bit. So, it's an easy transition to sit up on top. Now, the origin of your hamstrings are on your sit bones. All right. And we sit on those sit bones a lot. All right, so you're just going to roll. It shouldn't feel uncomfortable, all right, because we sit all the time. You've got a little bit of flesh under there. Maybe if you just worked your glutes and they're sore, you might feel this, all right. Now, some of you might have to get a roller and roll over your hamstrings that way. It's easier. You could use a cookie dough roller. There's also fascia rollers that you can actually purchase, all right. Otherwise, if you can lean back and then roll this way. maybe you're flexible enough and strong enough to curve forward and do more of a pike move like this. And that really gets my hamstrings since we've already worked them a little bit. Good. And come on down. All right, now I'm gonna have you, we're gonna roll our quads now. You've been waiting for that, as always. So I'm gonna turn this direction. You wanna make sure that you have your forearms on the mat because that's where you're putting the pressure, all right? Now you're gonna put the foam roller right in the center of your quads to start. And you can readjust it, all right? I like to hold my hands, it just feels better. All right, and you're just gonna roll up and down. You don't go over the kneecaps. As full a range as you have. Women can roll as far up as they want, men can't. So you're just gonna take it to where you can. Legs are where you want them. All right, now, I'm gonna have you put your toes down. I like to do angles, different angles. Turn your hips out, laterally rotate like a clown or a ballet dancer, and you're gonna roll. All right. Now, different angle. Bring your legs perfectly parallel, railroad tracks, knee down. All right, and roll. Maybe you've got some knots. Maybe you want to stay over those knots. This is amazing how it makes your legs feel a lot more flexible. All right, now maybe you can bend your knees. I'm pretty tight in my hip flexors, so you can see how my body kind of changed when I bent my knees, but this still feels really, really good. All right, now, toes down, rotate in, another angle. Rotate in from your hips and roll. Find those knots, roll over them. And just finish up, a couple more. All right, and then you're gonna come on down. Child's pose, knees apart, toes touch, arms can be wherever you want. And just sit back. Those legs probably already feel more flexible. And go ahead and peel up. We're gonna put a little back extension in, all right? So, foam roller in front of you, come onto your belly. Arms, we're gonna do it two ways, all right? Start with your elbows bent, all right? Or arms reaching just a little bit, not all the way, all right? Little bit bent, legs apart. Inhale, press your pelvis into the mat, and you're gonna curve up and pull the foam roller in. Allow your elbows to bend. The shoulders are down, and then lengthen back out. Some of you may not be able to do this very much. Inhale, pull the elbows in to curve up, lengthen down. Now, maybe that feels really good to you. Now I'm gonna do it not bending my elbows, all right? Inhale, press your pelvis into the mat, set the shoulders, curve up, and lengthen down. Try not to overlift the neck. Inhale to curve up. Exhale, lengthen down. One more time. Inhale, curve up. Lengthen down. Good. Pull that in. Come on up. Push back to a little child's pose. Round, cat stretch. Whatever you need. Peel up. Now, inner thighs, okay? I'll face you so you don't get too confused. Put your foam roller on your right side. Come down onto your left side. All right, so your turn. Put your top leg, which is your right leg, bend it to 90 degrees or a little more, all right? Foot is on the foam roller. All right, now you can adjust this as you get there. You're gonna turn yourself all the way over, feel your hip open out. I'm gonna pull the foam roller in a little bit, so I'm completely turned towards the mat. Pull it in a little more, and you're gonna roll side to side. Inner thighs, hip opener. Some people like to lengthen out the leg a little bit if their hip is flexible. Just adjust it as you see fit. Might take you a moment to find if your hips are tight. And just a couple more. Now, to transition, I like to just pull it in underneath. Sit back, give yourself a little rest. Then come up, go to the other side. So I'm going to turn onto my right side. Left leg, the knee is bent, foot on. Then turn yourself all the way over, face the mat. Your hip opens out, pull it in if you need to, and roll. Inner thigh. Again, some people like to lengthen out that leg. Just make it work for you. Nice hip opener. And finish up a couple more. And you can bring that foam roller in. Take your time to transition. This is for you. Now, IT band. All right? Everybody likes that one. All right? So, I'm going to have you position the foam roller in front of you. Okay? And you're going to put your left glute, sit on it a little bit. Come to your forearm. Move the foam roller down so it's not on your hip joint. Straighten your bottom leg, have the other leg bent. Push the foam roller down and roll. You can groan. Nobody's around, or maybe they are. Now, some people can lift both legs up and roll. That's pretty intense. Good, and finish up. Return center. You can do a quick child's pose. Rest those shoulders. And other side, all right? Put your right glute up there, sit on it, come down, get to your forearm, push it down, the foam roller, so it's off of your hip joint, top knee bent, bottom leg straight, and roll. So that top leg can help you. Again, some of you can reach both legs and roll. This is quite intense. Do what you can do. Again, in the end, it all feels good. Just finish up. Couple more. And you can come down, do a quick child's pose. One more balance. I did it in the last class, right? So we're going to do our balance. I'll turn so you see it from the side. All right, you're going to come up on top into a tabletop. Your legs on top, hands on your mat or the floor. So come on up. Get yourself balanced, spread those fingers wide. Maybe you need to be on the fists. Take the weight onto your right leg, left leg behind you. Stay neutral. Can you take your opposite arm up? Stretch. And lower down. Let's try the other side. Shifting. Weight left, right leg back, left arm, reach. Stay neutral. And lower down. Let's try it again. Shifting, left leg behind, right arm forward, reach. And lower down. Last time. Shifting, right leg, left arm, reach. And lower down. Recenter. Now, let your knees come forward. Put the ankles, keep your ankles on the foam roller. Sit back. Quad stretch. If you need a little more, you're going to go ahead and lift up. Can you get to one heel? Other heel? Both heels, lift your chest. Gaze up. Little yoga pose here. Camel pose. Now let your eyes look forward. Come on up. Come on off. All right, now we're going to finish up with something really good. All right, so put that foam roller underneath your knees. Knees are bent. You're going to peel down. Take a moment from that camel pose if it was a little intense for you. But your back should be warmed up for this. All right, I want you to go ahead, let your hands touch it, push through your feet. You're going to lift your hips up to bridge. Slide it underneath your sacrum. Get everything lined up. Hands on the foam roller, lift one leg, lift your other leg. Readjust. Feels good. Open out your hips, laterally rotate. Flex your ankles, rotate them around. Rock side to side. Bring it back up. Take your left leg closer to you. Reach your right leg away. Reach up. Hamstring. Now, if you need to bend it, bend it. Maybe this leg can reach all the way to the floor. Maybe you have to bend it. You can rock a little bit if you want. And reach both legs up. Recenter. Other leg closer. Left leg away. Feel that hip flexor, the psoas. Maybe you need to bend it. Maybe you can pull this leg in a little bit more. Hamstring. Maybe you want to rock forward and back. And lift both legs up. Again, something you can just work with. Now go ahead and bend one knee, bring it down, other knee, bring it down. Some of you need to stay right here. Some of you can reach a leg and the other leg. Hip flexor stretch. Again, if you need to bend your knees, bend them. And take a few more cycles of breath. And bend one knee, the other knee. Lift your hips up, slide that foam roller away. Bring one knee in, other knee in, just rock side to side. And you're gonna just push that foam roller out of the way. Bring one foot down, other foot down. Let your body relax. Melt into your mat. And just release. Relax your face. Relax your hands. Melt into the mat. Feel your body become very light. Focus on those areas that were rolling on the foam roller. They might feel a little tingly. As you melt into the mat, I want you to also just float up off of your mat. Breathe into your belly, into your sides, into your back. Again, relax your face, relax your hands. Breathe in energy, breathe in strength, breathe in calmness and peace. And take just a few more cycles of breath. For those of you who would like to stay here longer, I want you to stay here longer. I'm going to bend my knees one knee at a time. Bring one knee in, other knee in. Again, stay on the mat if you'd like. If you're coming up, bring the chin down, lift your head off the mat, open your eyes, make sure you're here. If you can, rock up. Sitting tall, feel how loose your legs are. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Float your arms down. Thank you for joining me for this second version of the foam roller class, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks so much.